Are you looking for a fresh and clean, easy to wear fragrance anytime, any place? Well, then you found the right channel. Hey everyone, my name is Scott. This is the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about my 10 favorite fresh and clean, easy to wear fragrances anytime, any place, anywhere. Let's go ahead and dive right in. The first fragrance I'm going to talk about is called Nishane Eau. Here it is right here. This is an absolutely amazing, beautiful fragrance, and don't let that blue bottle fool you. This is not just a typical blue, freshy fragrance. This is amazing, and guys, the performance on this is great. It's an extrait de parfum, so you get amazing sillage, an amazing projection, and amazing performance. Let's go ahead and spray it real quick on my test strip. Now I know what you're thinking. Scott Aromatico, doesn't that smell like a shower gel? And you'd be right, it does, but it's a little bit more complex than that. It's got a little bit more depth than that. It's got a little bit more of a resinous, kind of a, I say this all the time, but it's a freshie with some depth. Yes, it does have that shower gel vibe, but you can tell that this is blended to perfection. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance, and it's not just a shower gel fragrance. It's got this nice, beautiful green freshness to it that I absolutely love. It's very soapy. If you ever get your nose on this or you haven't got your nose, you'll see what I mean. There's just something so green, so dense, and so soapy. And for that reason, I really love this fragrance, and it's the perfect transitional fragrance. And this works really, really nice in the high heat as well. So for that reason, I have it on my list. Nishane's Eau. Give it a try. All right, next on my list is one of my favorite perfumers in the world. This is from Richard Herpon. He is the creator for Tom Ford's Oud Wood. He started his own fragrance company called Precious Liquids, and this one is called Blue Agave. What can I say about this fragrance? Yeah, it's low on projection, it's low on performance, but I still love the fragrance because what it reminds me of, let me paint a picture for you. You're walking along the coastline. A big aggressive wave comes up, splashes against the rocks, and you get hit with that sea spray. And that sea spray smells and feels absolutely refreshing. It's got a bit of that sea salt. It's just nice on your skin because it's so dang hot. And that's what this reminds me of. That's the picture this paints when I wear it. And it is so addicting with that agave note in here. Just so fresh, clean, soapy. Absolutely love it. It's got a hint of lime in here as well. And for that reason, really love this fragrance. It's absolutely one of a kind. Again, wish it lasts a little bit longer, but it's still an addicting, refreshing scent. All right, next on my list, I would be remiss if I didn't bring this fragrance up. It is the #1 best-selling fragrance in the world. You already know before I hold up the bottle. That's right, the beautiful Cologne note in this is absolutely gorgeous. This is Acqua di Gio from Giorgio Armani. It's so refreshing, so clean. Everybody has this fragrance in their collection. If you don't, what are you waiting for? It's so gorgeous. You need to have this one. I'm looking forward to that new EDP. I know I am. I've got a sample coming in the mail because that's how I do it. I like to smell the sample. I don't want it to be redundant. Those of you who have already smelled it compared to this one, what do you think? Worth having both? Are you guys excited? Let me know down in the comments below. And as soon as I get my fragrance in, I'm going to do a review for you guys and tell you what I think. But this one right here, looking to smell fresh and clean, look no further than Acqua di Gio with that beautiful Cologne note. Smells like a fresh sea breeze. All right, next on the list, don't let this bottle fool you whatsoever. I know it's got that beach hut vibe, beautiful summertime going on vacation, but you would be fooled by this fragrance. This is actually a beautiful, clean, green, soapy fragrance that I absolutely fell in love with upon first spray. And I think it's discontinued. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments below. But this is so musky. It's so aromatic. It's comforting. And again, it's deceiving because of the looks. It's got that tropical beachy vibe. But it is very soapy with a hint of greenness. It's so fresh. For that reason, I love this one. This is John Barbado's Artisan Aqua. All right, next on my list, if you're doing a fresh and clean, soapy fragrance that you can wear anytime, anywhere, look no further than the unbelievable, amazing niche house of Amouage. This is Reflection Man. What do you guys think? Have any of you tried the new Extrait de Parfum? Just curious. I know I have, and I still prefer this one, but it is a great fragrance with a whole lot of depth. But this one is my favorite, and I got this one through Vemba. There's a link down below in the description if you guys are looking to buy niche fragrances at a decent price. But man, oh man, this one is so good. Let me spray this one real quick. It's got a bit of spiciness, but it's just so fresh and so clean. I smell a pepper note in here as well, but it's just so refined. It's perfect for the office. It's perfect to run errands, whatever you want to do. It's just such a clean, gorgeous, classy, refreshing scent. Perfect for the wedding. You can wear this anytime, guys, and be non-offensive. It is so, so good. And you can really tell when you're wearing an Amouage fragrance that it is so refined. You can really, really smell the quality. It's so good. If you haven't tried this fragrance, go ahead and get you a decant or a sample. It's definitely worth sampling. All right, next on my list, you know, we go from the niche fragrance down to the cheapies, and this is one of my all-time favorite cheapies, and it just happens to be my wife's least favorite fragrance, but you can tell by the dent how much I love this one. This is so fresh and clean and aquatic. It's got this really nice, fresh shower gel vibe going on that I absolutely love. Now, I already told you this one has a shower gel vibe, right? And this one does too. You can definitely tell the quality, okay? You can, when you smell this one, it's got a little bit of like this metallic, almost, you know, alcohol vibe going on, but this one right here, blended to perfection. But still, with that being said, I'm not trashing on Nautica Voyage. I absolutely love this fragrance. You can tell by the dent, and it is one of my favorites. Now I'm thinking about buying one of the flankers. Let me know down in the comments below, what is a good flanker to back this one up? And do you think any of them are better than this one, or do you think this is the best? I know this is the #1 bestseller on, on Amazon, and for good reason. It's just a great fragrance. It's not going to last all day. You're probably going to get 1 to 2 hours of performance, but still, not a bad fragrance. Let's keep it going. Next on my list is from Authenticity Perfumes. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I put a bit of a dent in here. If you're looking to smell like one of those old time, old school barbershop fragrances, you know, that you get fresh from the barber, then this is the one for you. It is so reminiscent of a classic barbershop. It's aftershave with a whole lot of depth, and for $40, you can't beat it. I remember the first time getting a sample of this, and my wife and I were just blown away. We had to have it. I think right after we smelled the sample, we bought this fragrance the next day. That's how quickly we ordered it, because it is so, so good. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word on any of this. As always, this is just for entertainment. This is just for fun. Always test these fragrances out for yourself. But I think you'll thank me for this one. It is so good and worth having. All right, next on my list, in the same vein as a barbershop fragrance, this is from my good friend Chef Mo over at Chef Cants, and I got me a little sample of Beau de Jour by Tom Ford. Woo-wee! If you're looking for a gorgeous, foamy, lather fragrance, look no further than Beau de Jour. It's in that same vein as a barbershop fragrance, but it's refined, it's blended to perfection, and it's just so foamy and luxurious and fresh and clean, and it's one of my favorite fragrances. And I wore a lot of it, and I definitely either need to get another decant or just go ahead, stop being a sucker, and pull the trigger and buy a full bottle, because that's really worth having. All right, next on my list is an old school classic, one of the #1 bestsellers. I know we already talked about this being a #1 bestseller, but this one is too, for good reason. Guys, so, so good. I know a lot of you guys love Creed Green Irish Tweed, and this is in that same vein. It's just absolutely amazing. Let me spray it real quick. I haven't smelled this one in a while. What can you say about Cool Water? It's like a blast of sea air with some mint and just a very soothing, refreshing, and cool. I know, right? Very original, Scott. Thus the name Cool Water. But it is. There's something so calming, so cool, so refreshing about this fragrance. And again, it just reminds me of a blast of sea air with the windows rolled down, or maybe you're on a boat and you're going along the wake and the wind's hitting you in the face. That's what this reminds me of. It is so clean and fresh, And you're going to get compliments wherever you wear this one. And it is old school, but I think it's still worth having. What do you guys think? You think it's still worth owning Cool Water by Davidoff? And have any of you tried the Parfum that came out last year? I'm a big fan of it. Let me know what you think. What are some of the best flankers, Cool Water flankers that you have in your collection? All right, guys, last but not least, I've been promoting this house a lot lately, and for good reason, because this started out as a sample, and now it's become a full bottle. And this one's a little bit pricey. I think this and the Amouage are the most pricey that I've showed you so far. This is $235. The samples are around 12 bucks, but the quality is so good. This one is called Les Elixirs Aqua, and it is so, so good. It is so fresh. It is so clean. It's very aquatic. It's got some spiciness in there, some pepper. It is so good. You guys are going to love the way this smells, and the quality is so, so good. I'm a big fan of this one. And, you know, one more for good measure, if we want to throw in, you know, honorable mention, this is a nice cheapie for 15 bucks. We go from 235 to 15 bucks. This is Premium Blend by Penguin. So green, so musky, aquatic. It's got a nice lime vibe going on. It just reminds me of a beautiful ocean breeze. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 fresh and clean fragrances, perfect for spring, perfect for summer. Very good transitional fragrances that you can wear anytime, any place, anywhere. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you want to be a part of my fragrance family, all you got to do, it doesn't cost you anything, just hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications off to the side, and we'll see you next time, friends. Peace, love, and ciao.